Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, December the 4th at about 8:30 p.m. And I'm sorry I didn't have an update last week. I was spending time with family for Thanksgiving and also doing some traveling. But I come to you tonight exactly 35 days after my vertical sleeve gastrectomy, with a total weight loss of approximately 51 pounds. 51 pounds. Now, that weight is calculated from October 15th, which was my pre-admission testing, which I weighed 394 pounds. I'm down to 343 pounds this morning. So, have I noticed a lot? I've noticed I'm not near as sore waking up in the morning. I've noticed that I overall feel better. I think I'm getting ready to be able to come down off of some of my blood pressure medicine. And if you ask me if I notice much physically, I see myself every day, so I don't notice as much as other people might notice. But I do have this picture here that I don't mind showing you guys that I look back at and makes me notice a whole lot. So I'll share it with everybody. This was me right there. Let's see if I can put it beside me. That was me right there, roughly 46 days ago. So I noticed a big difference. I feel a lot more confident already. I feel a lot more active. As you can see, I've got my gym clothes on. I went to the gym this evening, did some cardio. I've not been cleared to do any type of lifting until my 6 weeks post-op appointment, which is December the 12th. But I am doing cardio on the elliptical, which my internist, who works with my gastro surgeon, has cleared me to do, and it makes me feel amazing. I can tell my face is a lot more thinner, and my legs and some other stuff. I've got a long way to go. I've got a long way to go. I don't want anyone to ever think that, oh my God, no, I've got a long way to go. When I went on the liquid diet for my surgery during pre-admission testing, said I had about 120, 130 pounds to lose. Could probably lose a lot more, but I think I'll be very comfortable with myself about 120 pounds of weight loss, 130 pounds of weight loss. So I'm not close to being there yet, but I have made a great dent in something that I was had a high failure rate on making a dent of prior to the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Ups and downs. Now that I am 5 weeks into my post-op, my biggest down is I used to love to gulp water. When I was thirsty, I could take this and just down it, and especially with a little water flavoring, and it would be wonderful. Now, it's a sip, and if I'm lucky, I can take 2 sips at a time. But when I'm extremely thirsty, I cannot do any more gulping, of course. That's the only real disappointment that I've had. As for the restrictions, I welcome the restrictions. The restrictions have been great. My food portion is extremely small, and I get filled up very quickly. It's been like 2 weeks since I've done one of these updates, so I forget what I talk about, so I do apologize, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave it at the bottom, and I will answer them later on tonight or tomorrow. But overall, I am 150% glad I went through with the surgery. I'm feeling already 100% better, so I can imagine, what I'm going to feel like once I'm down on even that much more weight. And the ability to get out and go to the gym and not feel so self-conscious just after 51 pounds, and not only that, not be so extremely exhausted, is phenomenal. As for my daily calorie intake, I'm probably at about 600, 700 calories a day. However, I do work 200 to 250 of those calories off every night when I go to the gym. So I'm probably netting somewhere between 450 and 500 calories a day. Protein, I have had a challenge getting in my Undri protein shakes, but I bought me this new little drink Simple Life thing today because I'd been leaving my other one at the store, quite frankly, at one of my offices, and I never had anything to mix it in. So I bought a new type toy that I could mix my protein drinks in, and I'm going to start putting it in that daily. So I'm fairly successful. I'm about 80% successful at getting my protein in. I'm going to work on getting the other 20% of my protein in, and then things will look really good for there. So other than that, I am going to put a compilation up after this video of before and after pictures. I do have some shirtless before, and I will be having some shirtless after. As for my incisions, if anyone wants to see them, feel free to send me a comment on here, and I'll make a video showing you my incisions. All the incisions have healed up greatly. There's a little redness, not necessarily redness, but just discoloration there, obviously where they use the scalpel to cut the skin, and that's normal. There's no swelling, there's no, anything. It's just basic skin that's a little pink, obviously, because it's been injured. So other than that, everything's going great. I hope and pray each one of you guys who are following my journey or doing your own journey, I hope and pray you're all having the amount of success I'm having. If anyone needs any prayers or, any words of encouragement, feel free to reach out to me. Believe me, I needed them, and I'm here to give it to you and pay it forward and pass it on. So hope everyone's doing well, and I will put this up on line here after a while, and I will also get you the before and after compilation. So have a good night, and thank you guys very much for all your kind comments and follow me. I'll see you next week.